Welcome in everybody to another episode of PaperGold Member Wins. Today I'm talking with Kevin about books that is a set of 3 volumes that had fold-out maps in it. And the beautiful thing about this is the books were not in excellent condition, but they still sold. So that always tells you that subject matter rules. So what I'm going to do is introduce Kevin real quick and have him talk about this 3-volume set, where he found it, what he paid for it, what it sold for, and we'll get a little documentation on this. So Kevin, welcome to PaperGold Member Wins.
Thanks, Max.
Talk to us about where did you find this 3-volume set with the fold out maps inside?
This set of 3 vintage hardcovers, I don't remember the exact year, but I think they were late 1800s.
Okay.
Was part of a large pickup that I made. A seller near me was getting out of was done with selling, and he sold me his whole garage full of books for, I don't know, a couple $100 or something like that. $100 actually.
So you got someone's entire eBay store for a few $100s, and it was all books.
$100 I paid him, and rented a truck and filled up the truck. The truck was it was a box truck, and it was full.
And he couldn't wait to get out.
He was done. His wife was ready for him to be done. He was tired of book selling.
All right, beautiful.
And so there were a lot of there were a lot of treasures in that thing, in that buy.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of it was just sorting out things that he hadn't gotten to at that point when he stopped. So these particular books were kind of forgotten about. They were in a box. I vaguely remember comping them a year ago, and then they just kind of gotten overlooked. And as my storage got a little bit more and more sorted out, I ran across them again and realized that I'd never listed them. I'd kind of forgotten about them. And so took another look at them and realized that that was a great subject matter and some beautiful old books. They were maps and travel histories, kind of about someone who had been to Palestine and Jerusalem in the late 1800s. It had a lot of pulled out maps and old illustrations and things like that. They were beautiful books, beautiful covers. However, one volume had a severely cracked spine.
Okay.
So I knew that while maybe it might have been a $200 set or something like that, mine, due to the condition, was probably not. So I listed them for maybe 150 originally. I can't remember exactly. And I didn't get a lot of action. It felt like my price was a little high for the conditions.
Right.
And so eventually they were at 130, and they sat that way for probably a couple months. And then finally somebody made an offer for 100, and I'm very, very happy to let him go for 100, give him a nice home. So
yeah. So a few things for me to highlight for people out there who are watching this is, one, anytime you go to a thrift store or an estate sale and you find books with fold out maps, that's always a great clue that the people who collect maps, the cartographer, historians, they love that sort of thing. So that's always something to be on the lookout for. And number 2, we've talked about this so many times on PaperGold meetings. Condition does not have to be mint to sell. As long as the subject matter is there, the book is going to sell. So yeah, so you hit the nail on the head on both points here. Maps, one, great subject matter, but maybe not in the best of condition, but you still sold it for 3 figures. What was the final sale price on this set?
$100.
$100 on the nose. And so and you bought the entire collection of books from the gentleman who couldn't stay in the business for
$100. Yeah.
So everything on top of that for the past several months you've been making money on.
Yeah, this was a year ago, and I've sold hundreds of books from that.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. So it just goes to show you that the books are everywhere. So for people out there who are hunting, who are learning to sell books, who are trying to scale up, Kevin, you've been with us for a long time now. What advice do you have for people who are just trying to start the process of learning how to sell books online?
For me, what I really felt a lot stronger learning and understanding a little bit was selling more on eBay and
Okay.
not relying. When I started out, I was just relying on what I would send to Amazon FBA. And that
Hmm.
was mainly all I did. I did a little bit of eBay. And it wasn't until I got more comfortable with eBay, listed a lot more on it, that now the eBay side of my business has far supplanted my old FBA side, and I'm a lot less stressed about it because I feel like I'm left at the mercy of Amazon and more in service of my hundreds of eBay customers, and it just sort of spreads the the
Right.
little paychecks around or whatever you want to say. So,
Yeah, and we're not here to demean Amazon. You are a bibliophile.
oh, I I
You
still
love
love.
books. Yeah, yeah, and you have a beautiful eBay bookstore. Anyone can check it out. The photography is amazing. The way you put the books up on that background pictures is another beautiful thing. So you care about what you do, and I think that's what's made you successful and successful going forward.
I very much do.
Yeah,
I enjoy it so much, and yeah, I love taking care
yeah,
of the customers. I love taking care of the books,
yeah.
and yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
I think it's just important to recognize there's an eBay market and there's an Amazon market. You can do both. You can make income stream from both of them. One isn't better than the other. It's just two different marketplaces.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Well, I thank you for your time. I can see you're enjoying the day outside, and I know you have a full day ahead of you. So thank you, and we'll see you on Thursday night.
Sounds great. Thanks, Max.
Bye, Kevin. Bye bye.
Bye bye.